Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Winning Wednesday. Yes, it's the day of the week where we get to celebrate. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, yes, I do. I got up at 5 a.m. this morning. I have been on the go ever since. This is my first chance to sit down and go, but then I'm not really going because the energy's anyway. So it's a super fantastic sparkling start here to Winning Wednesday. Some of you might need your coffee to get going a little bit. Here's a secret: I don't drink coffee. Well, if I do, it's very rarely, and it's usually mid-afternoon when I need a little pick-me-up. But typically, I don't drink coffee. I definitely do not have to have my morning cup of coffee. I have my morning tea, which is herbal tea. It's lemon, ginger, and honey. That's it, period. No caffeine involved at all. I do have a little caffeine involved in the chocolate I have with my breakfast cereal, but not much. And my energy's like this before I even have breakfast. So for those of you who still need your cup of coffee, I apologize for the over-enthusiastic start to the morning. Anyway, so today is Winning Wednesday. It is all about our winning mindset. It is about celebrating the small victories along the way, because as we celebrate these small successes, we get more enthusiastic. We keep our energy up towards our bigger goals. So for the winning mindset, we see our challenges as opportunities. So any challenges we face along the way to complete a step, which is a victory, to be able to complete a step towards our goal. When you get a challenge, use that as an opportunity to stretch and grow and learn. And every success that we have along the way, so every time we complete a step, it's a success towards more success. So every time we complete a step on our way to a goal, we are now one step closer to the goal. So why not keep going? Because then you get to your point of no return. You get to that point where you are closer to the goal than you are to the start line. Okay, and now it's just sort of I just got to keep going. But every time you take a step, you're getting one step closer to that goal, and that keeps that momentum going. Breakdowns are growth opportunities to learn and gain knowledge and wisdom. And here is an interesting thing. I've heard wisdom and knowledge used interchangeably a lot over the years. I myself have done it. So I thought, they're two I just had this epiphany, just had this thought this morning that, knowledge and wisdom might actually be two different things. So I went and I Googled knowledge versus wisdom. And knowledge is simply knowing. It is reading, research, and memorizing. It's the accumulation of facts. Wisdom is a healthy dose of perspective and the ability to make sound judgments about a subject. And there was an article I read earlier, but I think I closed the article down. And it talked about how what am I talking about? Wisdom and knowledge. Okay. I'm sorry. Complete. This is what happens when you get up early and you expend a lot of energy. So in the example in the article, they said knowledge is measuring that a desert path is 12.4 miles long. So that's the example that they gave. So knowledge is measuring the path. So that's your facts. Wisdom is packing enough water for the hike. So that's your look at your perspective and making sound judgments. Insight, because this one was actually on knowledge, wisdom, and insight. Insight is building a lemonade stand at mile 6. Oh, that's brilliant. That is completely brilliant. And so I was like, I love this article because it really does tell you the difference between the three. So your insight is the deepest level of knowing and the most meaningful of your life. Insight is a deeper and clearer perspective of life, of knowledge, of wisdom. It's grasping underlying nature of knowledge and the essence of wisdom. Insight is a truer understanding of your life and your bigger picture of how things intertwine. So that was a little bit on wisdom, knowledge, and insight. And so positive mindsets with winning attitudes can take you to the horizons of success. And if you think about the horizon, where's the horizon? It's off there in the distance. You can see it off there in the distance. And the closer you get, it keeps moving. because success is unlimited. You can have as much success as you want. You can have as little success as you want. So that horizon line keeps moving because it's going to the horizon of success. So every step along the way, every step you make towards that goal, every goal you achieve, that is victory. And you just want to keep that feeling. You just want to keep moving forward, and you want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Fixed mindsets, on the other hand, keep us in our comfort zone. It shows us the fear of risks. It helps us keep there with the fear of failure and embarrassments. So stepping outside your comfort zone with a positive mindset helps you start going towards that horizon of success. And Muhammad Ali once said, I told myself I was the greatest even before I knew I was. Think about that. He was telling himself he was the greatest before he knew he was. How cool is that? That's why I love I am statements, because I am statements are stated in the present, even if it is not your current reality. It could be, I am earning $10,000 a month. Now, 10,000 is a pretty round number. So I like to, when I do the dollar amounts, I like to change it up. And, I'm earning $10,227.49 a month, just as an example. So when you're doing the I am statements, and the reason I don't do the whole round number is because to me that's not believable enough as if I give a specific dollar value. So, $10,000, 200 and what did I say? $10,227.49. That's a pretty specific number, and it sticks a lot easier than I'm making $10,000 a month. When you start getting more specific and giving the exact down to the penny on things instead of whole round numbers, you find that when you're down to the penny, it sticks better in your brain than a whole number. Down to the penny is more believable than a whole number is. Think about that. Because people are always saying whole numbers. They will say, I want to make $10,000. I want to make another $5,000. I want to make another $1,000. What is the exact dollar amount you want to make every month? And start saying, I am making whatever that exact dollar value is down to the penny that you are making each month. The brain sees that as a little more believable and helps you get there a lot easier. So you can do that. If you are looking at releasing weight and becoming healthier, you start saying, I am healthy. I am I am healthy. And then you could say, I am weighing in at whatever the weight is that you want to achieve. Or I am wearing a size, whatever the size is. It could be, I am walking 5 miles a day, even if you're just struggling to make 1 mile a day. I am walking 5 miles a day. I am walking 5 miles a day. You keep chanting that over to yourself, and you'll eventually see that your walk start getting longer and longer and longer till you are walking 5 miles a day. Whoa, hell, I'm walking 5 miles a day now. I may as well go for 10. I am walking 10 miles a day. So you start changing up those, and as you start achieving those things, or they start getting closer, start pushing the barrier out. You're close to walking 5 miles a day, and it's only so maybe you're walking 4.25 miles a day, and you keep saying to yourself every morning, I'm walking 5 miles a day. Why not suddenly stretch that? I'm walking 7 miles a day, or I'm walking 6 miles a day. So keep moving that milestone, because it gives you something to keep stretching for and stretching for and stretching for. And then when you do get to that 5 miles a day, you're like, yes, that is another step. Every mile marker is another step closer to that goal that you've set. Now we're going to push that goal out, because when you achieve the goal, you've got to have the next goal ready to go. But there's times that you can take that goal. I'm going to achieve this goal. So this is part of my bigger picture. My bigger picture is to walk 10 miles a day. So I'm going to start off with shooting for 3 miles a day. I get to 3 miles a day. Okay, now I'm walking 5 miles a day. I'm walking 7 miles a day. I'm walking 9 miles a day. I'm walking 10 miles a day. So you start increasing the steps, because if you think 10 miles a day, that's just so many miles, there's no way I can do that. Start small. I am walking a mile a day. And you keep repeating that over and over and over to yourself again and again and again, and you start getting there. Muhammad Ali said, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. That was what he used to say. I am the greatest. Before he knew he was. He started that before he knew he was. Start speaking in the present tense of what it is that you want with the I am statements. It is a great winning mindset, a great way to start your day with a winning mindset. And that, my friends, is it for this morning. I am out of here. Have a super fantastic Sparkling Winning Wednesday, and we will catch you guys later today. Hei konara!